tell you hundreds of stories where the Holy Spirit prompted me to do something, and I followed through, and what happened?
Come on.
And it's amazing. And I'm so excited. You know, the reason why I'm excited about this, I want this for all of you. And the thing is,
Yep.
I feel there are some people here who have never felt the Holy Spirit. There are other people here who have felt the Holy Spirit but maybe didn't respond to it. There's different aspects. Have you ever gone down the road, come to a T in the road, you don't know which way to go, and you turn left, and as soon as you turn left, you say, I know I was supposed to go to the right. That's kind of an example of the Holy Spirit. And the Holy Spirit prompts us, but sometimes we don't follow it. What's important here is that we realize that when Jesus was leaving, he told his disciples, I must go, but I will send a comforter for you. That comforter, that's dead. Oh.
No.
That comforter is the Holy Spirit. And that Holy Spirit is there to guide you through your life. And each one of us has that availability.
Come on.
In John 14:17, it speaks about when we accept Christ that we have the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit will be with us. And I like the Living Bible because it puts one more word in it afterwards, and it says, later it shall be in you. The other ones leave out the word later, but they'll say, shall be in you. But what happens is we can accept or reject the Holy Spirit. In my life, when I was in college, I was drinking alcohol. And one night I got into a car accident. I vowed that I would never lose control. Now, what does that mean? That means that I am the only one that has control over my body. Well, when I went to Global Awakening, School of Supernatural Ministry. I saw amazing things happen there. And one of the things I did was when I first went to the conferences, I said, Lord, if this stuff is real, I want it. I want it all. And you know what? God blessed me. He gave me all these different things. He showed me them happen. He opened my eyes. He allowed me to see and feel more of the Holy Spirit. But what happens is, I never spoke in tongues before. And yet time and time again, I knew I heard the Spirit. The speaker one day said about people who have made vows. I had made a vow, never to lose control. And he said, you need to renounce those vows. It might be a good vow. It might seem good. I'm never going to hit my wife, But when we have that control over our own body, it doesn't allow the Holy Spirit to move. Well, it wasn't long after I renounced that vow that I started speaking in tongues. Now, all my life I felt the Spirit, but I never spoke in tongues. And so what I want you to realize is a progression. And I don't know where each one of you was at. But the Lord wants to use you. And it just seems to me it's a perfect time. You're going to be transitioning from this building to the next one. It's time for a change.
Yep.
It's time to open up and let the Spirit move and be free about it. And I travel from Maine to Florida. I have a camp in Maine, a house in Florida, and the churches I go in have been talking about the Holy Spirit for the last 18 months. It's got to be important.
Yeah.
So it's your job to go and search out that Holy Spirit and find how it fits in your life and how you can be used. The Holy Spirit wants to use you.
Amen.
You have a purpose.
Amen.
So I encourage you to do that. And I thank the pastor here because I really appreciate Pastor Wesson and Pastor Kevin, working in the Spirit like this. And if there's anybody who would ever like to talk, you want to hear stories, whatever like that, I can share so many applications of the Holy Spirit. And I'm serious about that. My phone number is always available. I will answer any phone call. I'll do phone calls, I'll do texts, I'll do Zoom, Face, time, whatever like that. I enjoy to share about the Lord. So,
Amen.
thank you very much.
Thank you, John.